Welcome to Invite Sent. We are a live streaming show where we interview people and play video games.
Jason, get it in there.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Oh, God.
Got him. Got, son. Still there. Got him.
Excited for that. Ooh, just got in front of you. So I think that.
Got him.
Let's just get that.
He's upset. He's uninstalling the game.
Oh, watch it. Tire.
You should have seen. I jumped right into it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they're
Okay,
here. They're here. Hiya. How do I shoot them? I have a gun, don't I?
No, you don't want to. I would never probably shoot right now in their seat because your job is to heal us.
Okay. I like to jump right into the gameplay and start asking questions because there's plenty of interviews out there that are just two faces side by side talking about something. But let's not do that. Let's ask you hard questions while you're trying to play a video game on live stream.
I don't think I can talk and clean. It's very complicated.
What is your earliest memory of playing video games?
I do remember playing Pong on, it's probably like the Intellivision.
What was your go-to game then, girl?
A lot of people probably don't know what this is, but it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
We had our event last year. I don't even think we were really using the term metaverse.
Oh,
we were just
wow.
saying we're going to be in Decentraland. Or maybe we did use the term metaverse, but like it wasn't popular. Just like blockchain and crypto didn't really become popular, mainstream popular, until NBA Top Shot created those moments and then NFT became popular.
Man, I'm glad you're asking these questions.
One of my go-to games was probably NBA Street Volume 2.
Oh man, you just gotta pick like a seedless grape.
We are the best video game players in this video
On stream.
on this specific stream. Let me ask this: Why coach? Why coach esports?
I always was an avid gamer. You know, I fell in love with gaming. Life happened.
Yeah.
Got out of gaming for a while, then went back in because of some of my students. You know, I just saw all the career and college pathways, man. And I was like, I don't think nobody else is looking at it the way I'm looking at this thing.
Helps us quite a bit.
I
in
fell off.
keeping
I
us
fell.
abreast.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's
that's
dumb.
okay.
That's first of
That
all,
happens.
that's dumb that they have a place to. My kill cam is me. Dadgummit. Yeah, that happens in pro Overwatch. Your kill cam is yourself. Oh, I fell off the freaking thing again.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Okay. Oh no, did you die? Oh my god. Oh gosh.
Get your school into the high school esports league community. It's complete.
I think those conversations are important to normalize that it's not okay, because as long as you keep saying like this is not okay, then tell me what is okay. And then having those strong females within the gaming space is also definitely a move in the right direction.
I feel like my games were a little easier earlier when I had my lobbies. Pretty sure.
Well, those were bot lobbies. So.
Those were bot lobbies.
They didn't think they could be here. They thought it was just a boys' game, or, you know, they weren't comfortable. They didn't want to compete. You know, that really highlighted the fact that we've got to make it more inclusive for girls. We have to make welcoming, open environments. We have to give them champions and examples of mentors that they can see and that they can be. And despite whatever culture or society says, they absolutely are a part of this world, and they can absolutely make a difference in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, art.
So this was a Kickstarter project, correct?
Yeah, so, you know, I scraped money together on my own when we went up to Kickstarter.
At what point would we say they move from club to designated under the school's banner?
Obviously, it's going to come from support staff. Having a director of a program and then having per game coaches, I think, is a great way to help with that.
You know, the parent interaction is a big part of it, you know, especially for somebody who's in this industry and, you know, fought to try and be here. What I see is, you know, what I strive for is to show parents that gaming is a legitimate way to create a career for yourself, right? And these tournaments do that.
Is when it comes to character creators, the disabled community is not really represented in the game itself. That was something that we wanted to attack on our way in. So one of the first things we ever built was this character creator. We call them enhancements. So the wheelchairs, you've got different prosthetic,
different eye colors as
like
well.
Heterochromia, different color eyes is heterochromia, which is like super common.
Oh, on this one, you shoot his legs out and then he like falls over and okay, he disappeared for some reason. Okay.
It's one of my favorite things about Apex is I can do absolutely nothing in this period right here.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, look at this, I'm flying. This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, which have you ever played Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. My 9-year-old big fan.
So I won, victory. Dad dab. Yes. I'm over here hitting R like I'm reloading my gun accidentally for some reason. I have no idea. Or C to crouch and...
I said, so, hey, have you heard about esports and how it's benefiting schools and how it's doing all this for students? And they said, I've heard some of it. Well, did you know that it's happening right now and it's something that you guys can jump on board with?
So I was a sergeant. I was an E5. Seeing the work that we were doing with the kids and seeing like, hey, this is something that we can really build and make a positive influence on the kids that we're working with.
Particularly, Bubba, here's my big thing, particularly people who look like me.
Yeah.
In the educational technology space and in the esports space, because I said that it's being underserved. I need for directors, I need for teachers, I need for students, I need for anybody to, when I'm talking to them, they say, oh, whoa. And they may not say it, but I know sometimes they're thinking it, well, there's this African-American, there's this black man in this space talking esports, talking educational technology. We may have not seen that before, and that's important.
Like as you said earlier, you mentioned like a parent asking about esports challenges for their kid. I think that's like wonderful. Like how many parents back in the day actually had interest in gaming when it's not like, you know, academically viable.
And so I reached out to Mike and Christy. Their contact information was on there. I found them through High School Esports League, which was our league coincidentally. Christy answered my email and she was like, you know, you've got some technical questions. I'm gonna loop Mike in on this.
Of course.
It was just the best meeting I've ever had.
Hey, I know you're already going to be here for the tennis tournament. You got to come by, dude. Take 15 minutes out of the tennis tournament, come inside, you know, get a breath of the air-conditioned air, and just come see what my kids are doing. And that's all it took. They just had to see it with their own eyes. Oh, these are the kids that are playing in esports. It was the kids who ate lunch by themselves, the kids with no friends, the kids, we were worried about them dropping out of school. But hey, you know what? They came to school on Friday because they wanted to play Super Smash Brothers in the library.
My name's Colin Mullins. I'm the youth pastor and work with 6th through 12th graders. It's probably where we started spending the most time together is when we went to China. Put on a soccer camp. Oh, and then got into streaming a couple months ago. Between my fumbling through the world and gaming all of my life, but now fumbling into streaming and stuff.
One thing that's really important to me is the kids learn to be positive influence, to not be toxic. I've seen kids get really mean and be bullies.
If the industry truly wants to actually serve these communities, and it's going to come from the publisher down, we're going to have to provide support behind titles that can be played on the platform that these communities can actually have access to. It comes from the publisher down, it's just the empathy comes from the businesses and the consumers down.
You know what? Let me in front of you. Let me be your shield, and that way you don't die as quick.
In addition, I think one of the more exciting things I got to do is I got to be one of the official co-streamers for the Overwatch League opening day this past season.
Well, my background's actually in acting. I went to school for musical theater back in the day. I don't think I can talk and clean. It's very complicated.
All good things sometimes must come to an end. I'm actually leaving the world of education.
What?
Yep, big reveal. 6 days. I'm actually in conversations right now about my next steps.
This was announced officially here in the public on the show. Were you a CIA agent? I just have to ask you.
I was not. I did work in the Bureau of Intelligence and Research.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Oh no! Well, it looks like.
I should have stayed so close to the edge.
ESA is the voice and advocate for the video game industry in the United States.
And we're really lucky in that we get to stay really mission driven and stay focused on the impact that this is having on students and schools. We don't really need to get into the nitty gritty of the numbers, which is, I think the thing is like an educator, you probably fear when you're leaving the classroom.
If you'd like to be on Invite Sent, to be interviewed and play video games, please go to bubbagatter.com and request to be on the show. And I'll let you know if the invite is sent.
Oh my god.
Trade. Trade.
Yeah. Come on in, big guy. Come on. You won't.
How do you heal and how do you live? What?
He threw a black hole at us like Thanos. You can't. That's not a button. I don't have that button.
I don't have that button either. All right, welcome to Invite Sent. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be an amazing show. We are on season 2, episode 23 of Invite Sent. We've had a lot of great guests. We've got a lot of great guests coming up in the future. We've got about 40 episodes this season that we are working on. And we're going to jump into some gameplay actually here in just about a minute. But I'm going to bring in my guest here in a moment. And I'm super excited because this gentleman has done a lot of amazing things in our space. And we're going to play some CSGO. He's going to carry me through some CSGO, which I played all of 1 hour. And it'll be exciting. But I think you guys are here for some action. Thanks so much for being here on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Instagram. We'll load it up. Thank you guys for being here, but we're going to bring in our special guest, Mr. Wallace Santos, the CEO of Main Gear. How are you, sir?
Hey, Bubba. Good. How are you, man?
Man, I am so great. I'm so glad you're here. I am ready to get carried and have some fun.
Yeah, you're being nice. I just to be fair, I haven't played Counter-Strike or any type of Counter-Strike in like over 5 years or something like that. So, but it's like muscle memory, right? Like if you do it once, I think you.
Well, you got me beat because I think it's been much longer than that for me, for sure. And I struggle because there's no ADS in this game, and we'll see how this goes. Oh, I got the bomb first off. Great. Okay.
Oh, so you're terrorist?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, we're on the same team, so we got to figure out. We'll have to figure out next game. I'll have to figure that out how to play each other. But since we're on the same team here, maybe let's make it easier. Now, Wallace, you've called yourself a gaming enthusiast. What was your first game you ever played as a kid?
Oh, as a kid, man, I'm gonna date myself here, but first game was it was an Atari actually. It was a game called Enduro, and it was my aunt bought me an Atari, and she brought it over, and I was a little kid, and that's kind of what got me really into gaming in general. Just then when I really started to like become awed by gaming, right? Like really excited about it was after, I would say after like Super Mario 3 on Nintendo, then ended up getting like on Super Nintendo. And then like what really got me like super excited about gaming was when I experienced 3D gaming. Was actually it was through this game here, man. It was through it was a mod.
Okay.
So Counter-Strike took off from like Half-Life, right? It wasn't really its own thing. Yeah. So it was just like a mod that at the time was done by a couple modders, and you would land the computers up or network the computers, and it is actually this happened the first time that I actually experienced like network gaming or like something where you play against each other was in school, like in high school.
All right.
We loaded up the mod, right? We loaded up Counter-Strike, and I got to see my friend like around the bend, right? Like I would like holy crap, that's you moving right there.
All right.
And it was just an eye-opening experience, something that really got me excited about the space.
Wow, that's amazing. So we absolutely destroyed those bots. Yeah. I didn't even get a chance to lay down the oh my gosh, right in front of me. This is not helping me. This is not helping my ego to be able to kill them so easily. Because earlier I thought I played some sweaty high schoolers. Ah, there we go. Now I'm dead. This game is great. I enjoy it.
We know if the audio's better.
To do what?
Better now. If my audio's better now.
Oh yeah, your audio is great the whole time. This is good.
Cool. All right. I had my mic a little bit too far.
Oh, you can fly around after you die? Oh, this is cool. I feel like I'm... Oh, I see. Okay. So, then what was a real go-to game for you growing up then? Like, if you talked a little bit about this, what was the most go-to game?
So, like my go-to game, I would say the peak of my my PC gaming experience was when I opened, so before Main Gear actually took off, we were actually a cyber cafe at the time, and now they're called esports lounges, right?
Oh, wow.
And we used to play a game called Unreal Tournament. And oh my goodness, it was just like I had so much fun, man. I would play this game like all day, would wake up thinking about it, would go to sleep thinking about it.
Yes.
And it was just I couldn't let it go. Then like CS Counter-Strike Source came out, and that's when like it reinvigorated my Counter-Strike love again. When like at the time like it was like 1.6, and like the graphics got thoroughly enhanced with Source, right? And it was like, holy shit, Counter-Strike is dope again.
Yeah.
Then like the game that like I'm gonna protect the bomb over here.
Right,
then like, the game that that really kind of at the time like made a big splash was Far Cry, where like the graphics were like game changing essentially in the industry. It was Far Cry, and yeah, I mean those were like the standout gaming for me.
Nice.
These bots are pretty weak, man. We probably got.
Yeah, I put them on medium. We'll have to figure out how to play against each other here in the next round. You said waking up and going to sleep thinking about the game. I love that happening in my life sometimes when it's cool things, but boy, when it is, I'm playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy right now. It is taking over my life, and I played a little.
Yeah,
too much.
how is that? I haven't tried it out yet.
Gosh, it's so much fun. It's just, I'm a World of Warcraft player growing up, so I like the open world concept. But if there's not like an ending, sometimes it gets a little more difficult for me. But there's just so much stuff to do, and it's an extremely fun and realistic game, and the nostalgia of being a Harry Potter nerd is just really great too.
Yeah, it's like that's what I think that game had like a little bit of controversy too, which I think helped the developers or helped the studio because everybody's talking about it.
So I know you're Elon Musk watcher and your Twitter. So a little bit of controversy. Yes, Kyle in the chat. Yeah, Kyle, my buddy, he's our youth pastor at church. We were playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy together. But somebody had made a really good point that somebody made a TikTok about Hogwarts Legacy has a lot of controversy. I wouldn't play that, or the topic gets around. And I heard about that on Twitter. And the response was, "Oh, so you're on Twitter, and you think there's controversy on Twitter at all?" So it was
that's what Twitter is all about. it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a rifle because I haven't used one yet, but I'm gonna see how it goes. I feel like in Valorant games like these, if you get a headshot, we can ADS with it. There we go. Oh my, now I'm down. Speaking of Elon Musk. If you got to play any video game ever with or maybe versus Elon Musk, what would it be? And also, are there plans to put any main gear PCs in Teslas?
That's a funny question. So obviously Tesla does their own vertical integration, right? So they're essentially building their own PCs. Oh shit! I just died, so I can talk now. So essentially, they're building their own PCs and implementing into their car. They're basically buying the silicon from AMD and Intel and obviously designing their own OS, right? So no, but unless we got into the graphics business, right, or making GPUs, which is very hard. You can probably tell by Intel trying to get into it. But what game I would play with Elon Musk? Maybe Amongst Us, like I don't know,
Us,
like, yeah, Among Us, or like, or just Counter-Strike. Why not, right?
Right.
I
wonder what his go-to game is. I don't know I don't know. I think he's talked about it before.
He's talked about it on Twitter already. Like I think he was playing The Witcher.
Yeah,
People were making fun of him based on how he was, how he had his like inventory and stuff like that. But so he's definitely a gamer. I'm not sure if he has time to game or if that's just like a facade that he puts on to look cool. But he knows what he's talking about, or he was definitely a gamer at one point in his life.
Right.
Got the bomb. You want to? Okay,
yep.
Get my back. I'm following. I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Me.
All right. Cool.
And then we're gonna go plant the bomb.
Kyle on Twitch says, "I'd humble Elon Musk on Super Smash Bros." Yes, you might destroy. Oh, I got flashbanged. Oh, got that. Nope. I got capped. Okay. Okay.
Ah, shit.
That's a guy came from front and behind. No.
Got beat by bots.
they can shoot bullets too, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh man. Oh. How many rounds are there? This game. Like 19?
I'm not sure. Not sure what you set it to.
I don't. That's a great question.
But I mean, we'll just keep on going. Or
oh,
we
look, you can
quit and
choose
start
team.
again.
Actually, you can choose team.
You can choose team.
Yeah, there's when you escape. Let's see if it'll let you. Oh, maybe you can click the other side. Or let me try click the other side. Maybe I have to do it. I don't know. I tried it. It won't let me do it there.
Choose team.
Oh,
Try
shoot.
going out. Okay. Looks like I'm counter terrorist now.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. It worked.
I suicided myself based on.
Is that why you went down? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense now. I have watched this map plenty of times on stream before. I've never played it. Actually, I think the one time I probably played it. But I know Tim the Tap Man, he did pretty good at this game back before Fortnite and Overwatch. All these dudes. Can you shoot through the walls?
Yeah, not through the wall. I think some
doors, maybe?
sections, like you can shoot through the doors. I know you can shoot through like the wooden doors.
Mm-hmm.
Only certain parts I think where you can actually shoot through the wall. But
dude's up here.
Not
Buy the
really
bomb.
sure.
I need to go. Where should I plant the bomb? I don't even know where it's supposed to go.
So there's like B and A. So like all the way to
here
the,
it is.
if you look at the map, yeah.
Is that it? Oh, I can do any of them?
Yeah. So B
Oh,
or
okay.
A. See the map there?
So Kyle says, he's asking me.
watch
Oh,
out.
oh no! Oh, come on! Reading the chat. This is a streamer's worst nightmare. Coach Alney, hello on LinkedIn. Is Bubba better than a bot? Find out today. Connor used to be the HSCL commissioner. You definitely get along with him. We have a lot of fun together playing games. Okay, so you're on the other side this time.
Yes.
Okay, you're okay. Let's see how this goes then.
All right. So let me
I'm not going to tell you who has the bomb. So you can choose any of the sites to go plant.
Yeah, B or A. And then
Okay.
It's our job.
Either of the sites. All right. What is my bot shooting at? He's shooting at the ground. Woo! Booyah! That rifle.
Taken by bot.
All right. I wonder if I can knife somebody. That would be legit.
You're gonna get a lot of street cred if you do.
So since you're dead, can you watch my perspective now? I feel like that's cheating, isn't it? Like, does it?
No,
I feel like.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
Okay, I thought I saw that you could.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, how do they let you do that if you could just say, "Hey, he's at A." I don't know. I don't know this game. This dude's right around the corner. Forget it. Okay. Here we go. So if I remember the whole Witcher thing, and I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday, and you mentioned Elon and Witcher. I kind of respect, even though who knows? Oh, boom!
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be up here. He is gonna be up here. Ah, here we go. You gonna die, bro? You gonna die? There we go. I kind of respect him dropping out of Witcher because it wasn't. I have to get out of here, don't I? Or I die?
No,
crap.
I mean if you die because you planted the bomb, it's all good.
Ooh. Oh, if I do.
I mean, everybody dies.
Oh, everybody dies? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. So he had said he didn't want to be the Witcher on the TV show anymore because it didn't follow the game. And I thought, that's pretty legit because it's Superman, first of all. And he's a pretty big deal. Henry Cavill, the actor.
Yeah, a quick little fact about Henry, by the
Mhm.
way.
He loves
We
games,
actually
then.
built him like a $30,000 computer with like Superman, like
No way, really?
yeah, yeah, it was really cool. This was before he built his system, like out online.
Yeah. Okay. Really?
Oh, there's Tom here, so now you guys.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like, when he had the whole Superman thing going on, so we built him like at the time it was called the Force, like a huge tower, like over the top.
Yeah.
And we shipped it to Europe. And then, like at first we're like, is that really him? And then like it was. So
Wow.
it was pretty cool. Yeah, so he's definitely a hardcore.
He
a real
is.
hardcore gamer.
Do you know
It's
what he
not
played
like-
on it? Do you have any?
I don't. I didn't stay in touch. And I wasn't the one communicating with him, but it was like the big buzz here in in the office. People,
bet.
We're building Henry computer, like it's crazy.
I say we connect with him again. He gets a main gear PC, and we do a tournament with him for whatever he wants to play, and we'll do something for kids, and let's just have fun with it. I'll rally that together. I'm sure I can get a hold of Superman. I just have to run around and act like I'm in trouble. I think if there's an enemy approaching me in real life, he'll show up.
He'll show up. That's the whole idea.
I think he's got hearing, good hearing.
It's super hearing.
Oh, okay. Well, so we're doing okay. I guess I have 6, but you kind of helped me get 4 of those. And this is a nice game. It's slow.
It's fun.
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite over the past year because of the 0 builds. But
So I know it's crazy. I tried getting into Fortnite, but it's just a lot going on for me.
yeah. You mean, well, have you tried it without the builds? Because when they take the building of the walls and the ramps out this last year, I mean, people loved it a lot more.
Without building everything up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I missed that guy like crazy. Yeah, that's what I think. All us boomers, me and my friends, we've been playing a lot more Fortnite this last year because you're not building walls and ramps to try and survive.
So I didn't even know. So you can actually play it without having to build all that stuff.
It's a new mode basically. Yeah.
Oh, it is new. Okay.
Yeah.
I
It
had
just
no idea.
maybe the fall it came out. Oh, you're the last one left, huh? Let's see, where are you? I'm not planting the bomb right now. Oh.
So there's a bot still. Okay.
That shoot my own guys. Ooh.
Is a friendly fire on?
I don't know. I don't know anything of what I'm doing ever in this game right now. This is how this game is going. What are you, a Marvel guy or a DC or anything like that? Do you partake in fantasy comic movies?
Yeah, I do, of course. Yeah, I think it's part of I think every gamer's culture. Personally, I'm a big fan of all the Iron Man movies.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely got into this business because I'm a geek, right? So I'm a geek and I'm a big hardware enthusiast. There you go, I got one. It's this is a great concept here, man. With this playing games and getting interviewed, because it's like hard to think about how to answer you while like trying to focus on aiming.
Next, we're gonna have hot wings. It's just how it's gonna work.
Yeah, right now. So turn that up a notch, right? Like eat some hot wings, playing the game,
or we'll turn it on real hard mode instead of super hot sauce. We'll turn the bots onto hard. Oh, this dude's
put the bots on hard, and I really won't survive.
Oh, come on, did I get him? So okay. Oh gosh. Oh, wrecked. I got wrecked. Okay, so we've mentioned main gear. I've mentioned, if you're just tuning in right now, we are playing some CSGO with Wallace Santos, CEO of Main Gear, and I definitely want to jump into Main Gear, your company. Did you, as we set up this next game here, you call Main Gear Computers bespoke. First of all, I had to Google that, and I found out what it meant. So thank you for helping me with my vocabulary. Bespoke, which very specific to someone's needs and liking. And you also call them Ferraris. When you started Main Gear back in 2022, maybe as a hobby, right? Did you think you would be an award-winning PC company with your nerd house in New Jersey?
Yeah, so like I'll talk. Oh shit! Reload. So okay, I'm dead, so I can talk now. So I essentially I'll tell you the backstory, right? Went to school for a networking systems professional. Was a school called Satone Institute at the time. I think they got acquired by like Lincoln Tech or something like that. And the idea was to leave school and find a job in the space, right? Like basically doing networking. But I was too young, so wasn't really getting hired by anyone after school. Would apply and people would just turn me down, but respectfully, right? I mean, 18-year-old, how are you gonna let an 18-year-old manage your network?
Right.
You have to build up from there. But my expectations were high. So hold on a second. I'm just gonna adjust my mic here.
Sure.
I can try to stay.
Yeah, your head's a little out of the front. There you go. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, there you go. So did I miss my chance of buying?
I think you're in. You're in.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, is that good? Is that better?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. So oh yeah, hold on.
I just got a kill there. Yes. Oh gosh, it's right in front of me. I was on the wrong screen. Dang.
It's like really hard to.
All right. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can find you. There we go. There we go. Get him. Get him. Oh, I can watch. Headshot.
There you go.
So you're on the yellow side. I'm on the blue side. You're the terrorist this time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the terrorist. So so essentially, I decided to start my own business, right? And at the time, the idea was to just do networking for people. So we called ourselves Easy Tech Corporation.
Okay.
Nice. And that was like September of 2002. So from like September into like December, knocking on doors, small businesses, trying to help them set up their Wi-Fi networks and stuff like that. We're just like a consulting business essentially. A lot of people, friends and family, they're just asking me to build them PCs. Like, hey, can you build me a custom PC? Can you build me a computer with, at the time there was like old cathode tubes and stuff like that. And I also just played a lot of games, right? So we were, from time to time building a PC here or there, while offering,
Gotta be.
So while offering our services, right?
Yeah.
Got another one. Nice. And then I ended up ordering. I'm pretty good with this gun. So I ended up ordering an Alienware.
Okay. Nice.
Over the holidays, right? So this is September. This is a 2002 holiday time frame. And I have the bomb.
There we go.
I'm here. So the Alienware shows up damaged, right? Now it wasn't their fault.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, wow. This is before they got acquired by Dell. My Alienware PC shows up damaged. Basically got damaged in transit, which can happen. And I called for support at the time. I tried, I was so excited because I had saved up money to buy this PC. I was a gamer, of course, and I just wanted a brand. Just wanted a branded PC.
There we go. Nice.
Look at that. Bam. So it just took too long for them at the time to get me up and running again. So I ended up basically rebuilding the computer.
Okay.
And I'm like, as I did that, it kind of struck me that I'm like, wow, I can actually, I've been building PCs anyway. I can actually do this as a service. So I can actually start my own PC company. So I ended up buying like a ticket to go to CES.
Okay.
In Vegas. This is January timeframe, right? Like going to CES.
Nice.
Wanted to shake hands because my intent was to learn how to, start a system integration business. And basically, I ended up meeting at the time. There's a show on TV called The Screensavers. There's a guy named Leo Laporte and Patrick Norton.
Okay.
And these guys, they're like, people watch TV back then. Oh, look at that! Bam, bam, headshots. This is a sick gun or rifle. And so I met like Leo Laporte, at CES. He was basically signing autographs. I walk up to him and I say, "Hey, look, I really don't want your autograph. What I want to do is, yeah, you got me. What I want to do is I want to send you a computer. I want to give you a free PC. I want to show you that I can build the world's best computers." And now, like, that's what I said, but I didn't even have a real company then.
Okay.
He turns around and says, "Here's my card. I'll tell you what, I'll give your computer away on the show."
Wow. Okay.
And I'm like, whoa, this guy gave me the time of day.
Yeah.
Gives me his contact information and is going to give my computer away in the show. So, get back home, start exchanging emails. He puts me in contact with his people. They have a time frame. And basically I had like a month to set up the company. This is a website. This is, 800 number. This was, shit, man. It was like packaging, the lineup essentially. So I can sell. You could get a business going in a month. And we did that, man. Like I outsourced as much as I could at the time with the little money that we had. This is just a little distracting. And lo and behold, like I think it took like 3 months. It wasn't even like 1 month. It was like 3 months.
Yeah.
Where everything was ready, and they basically gave it away on TV, and that's what kind of got me to start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I got rocked. So that's where you kind of it became more of a household name, being able to.
It wasn't really household, right? Like that's when that was the beginning of our business. So like, I remember like we went on TV, and all of a sudden we have hits on the site.
Oh wow!
All of a sudden we have people calling, and at the time people watched TV. That's
right,
it wasn't like it is today.
Right.
So there's a lot of learning, right? I'm like how to figure out how to ship these computers, how to figure out how to how to basically operate a business and not knowing anything about it, and really without any mentors, because I didn't seek mentorship, which is something that I recommend if you actually want to start a business or do anything, just always seek mentorship. And we stumbled a little bit to get the business off the ground, but it's at the end of the day, we were building a good computer, right? And that's what we did. Like we built a good product from day one, because that was always my focus in the company, to make sure that we have a good product. And at the time, I had this wild idea of like, why don't we like ship liquid cooled computers? Now, granted, we didn't invent liquid cooled computers.
Okay.
It was a thing that was done, basically as a hobby, right? There's forums at the time, like there's Extreme Systems and hard forums. There you go, got him. And I'm like, you know what? We can actually ship. Let's try shipping a liquid cooled computer, and we ended up getting, the attention of a magazine called CPU Magazine at the time. And CPU Mag they basically reached out and they said, "Wow, you guys are selling a liquid cooled computer. You guys are selling a liquid cooled computer. We would like to review it."
Not PC Mag? Like the
No, CPU Mag.
CPU
I'm not
Mag.
sure if it's still around or not. CPU, yeah, CPU,
Okay.
computer power user, and basically, they ended up, basically reviewing our computer like in a roundup. It wasn't even an individual review, and at the time it was like Alienware, it was like Voodoo, and there was another company called Falcon, and a few other companies. Some of them are still around today.
Yeah.
and we basically beat everyone's performance. We blew everybody out of the water, and that's how the article was published. So now, granted, we had a a liquid cooled. I think it was even liquid cooled at the time. It was like phase change. So I went like extreme on that build.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
oh, got me. Nice.
I got you. Look at that. Nice. So that was like the second big big break that we had. Basically we got reviewed against these well-established companies, and we basically blew everybody out of the water. I still have like the cover of that magazine.
Wow.
Got stuck here. But in business, like when you get these hits, right? You got a sales surge, but then it drops, right? So like the idea was, how do we continue to actually sell computers and stay in business, right?
Yeah.
So at the time I said, you know what, I think the best thing for me to do, and this is now like 2003 or 4, I said the best thing for me to do was to actually open up a storefront, right? So like I ended up renting a storefront. And of course I set up like 10 computers, so we can play. So we would play games all day, and we would build PCs too and ship them out, right? So like the cyber cafe part of the business, or the esports lounge part of the business, that's what kind of kept the lights on. But in the meantime, in the back, we were building the brand, right? We were slowly optimizing the website. We're submitting systems for reviews on the guerrilla marketing side. We were we were trying to innovate as much as possible in our space, and we did. We always punched above our weight. I think that's still today it's still what we do really well, is punch above our weight, because we're always innovating, always bringing a new perspective into the space. Like recently we just launched like the MG1 with the removable front panel, and that was done in collaboration with Shroud, right? Shroud is like one of the biggest streamers in the business.
Sure is.
And at the time, like it was there wasn't like that many people just shipping beautiful computers, because computers were ugly. Think about it, they were just beige boxes, right? So, like it was just that ugly. You remember like Tandy, your Tandy, and
Tandy, baby. Trash.
Our computers were like liquid cooled. Our computers were, the cabling, it was always immaculate. We offered automotive paint from day one, right? In 2002, we were basically offering colored PCs. Now, granted, Alienware was probably the first to do that, but Alienware offered colored PCs. We offered painted PCs with automotive grade finishes, and that wasn't done. That's kind of how we started to get attention, right? Like,
you might have got some attention from somebody in our YouTube here, Hip Hop Gamer himself.
Oh, what's up, my man?
He's saying hello, the Ferrari of PCs.
What's up, homie? I haven't seen him in a while. What's up, man? How you been? He's a big thing. He's like
he's a big deal.
He's interviewing all these celebrities.
He is. If you can meet Tom Cruise, that's a pretty big deal. he came on my show after that. We played some multiverses, and we had a lot of fun. This was a couple months ago, and I saw that he did a lot of stuff with you in the past. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's been very generous too.
And there's a lot of famous people involved with me. I think about, you talked about the panel covers or the front cover. When do you actually have you met Linus from Linus Tech Tips? And was it your idea to put his face on the front plate panel?
Oh, with the latest review that he did?
Yeah, like a month or so ago.
So Linus, it's I've met Linus before.
Okay,
he was
wow.
Linus Tech Tips, right?
Right.
So he used to work for a company called NCIX.
Okay.
So they were essentially like a Newegg of Canada. They would ship parts. They would ship fully integrated PCs, and I kind of had this thing against him. Let me tell you why. And
Really?
he's probably, I hope he sees this video, because one time, he did a video on NCIX for NCIX, basically showing the main gear website and how much more expensive we were than them. And I'm like, damn, who is this guy, right? He was just selling his fish, so you gotta respect that. But like, I'm like, damn, this guy just calling us out like that. What's up with that? And in some ways we were competitors. Before he started his own media empire, which what it is today. But so we go back, that's for sure. And the unique perspective about Linux is that he knows what it is to be in this business, right? So he appreciates like the fine details, like the attention to detail that we put in. He actually calls it out in his reviews, and he knows it so well that like his Secret Shopper series, for example.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was such a good video. And you guys, he was just so impressed by everything that you guys had. And I absolutely love that for you guys.
No, that's great for the consumer, man. Because here's the deal: he's he's actually buying these computers anonymously, like telling people how it really is. And a lot of people they pitch something, or a lot of not people, a lot of companies will pitch something, but once they actually deliver, they deliver something completely different. So like the Secret Shopper series is essential, right? Like to the consumer, it's important to make sure that what you're pitching is what you ship, and how you support it, right? So like not only is our product built, like we say it's going to be built, but it's also supported really, really well. And that's where we really shine.
No.
Okay, somebody's coming up. It's this is.
Oh, dang it!
All right, we got. Oh, we even have the bomb that have to go off. Nice. Yeah, so like he's got a really good perspective because he knows what it is on both sides, right? So he's and here's the deal: like a lot of review websites, they just basically get the computer that you send to them, and that's it. So like being testing the support system, the support the support infrastructure, like creating a fake problem to see how we're gonna handle it. These are all like important things. See, up.
Dang it.
Damn.
I was reloading. Come on.
Yeah, you're that. Yeah, sorry.
Got him.
Wrong time to reload.
I love that he does that, and he's done multiple videos with you guys in it, and I got into his stuff just because your reviews. I didn't really know him until I saw your reviews. It's not him anymore. It's like his team. His team, yeah.
They do an amazing job. And now like what they're building over there, like they're like testing facilities, like equipment that they're investing. Oh shit! I'm reloading now.
1v2. Oh,
I was reloading too. So like there you go. One time to reload. Hopefully the bomb goes off. Sibling.
Yeah, his team does it. And I noticed maybe on one social he was talking about, does he change the name of his company outside of the Linus, or he was thinking about doing something different, I thought, with his name recently, which it's a pretty recognizable name, but maybe to just be able to broaden what he does. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's trying to decouple the business from his name, because he's built this incredible business around his name. I think that's what he's trying to do, which makes sense, right? For longevity, if he wants it to succeed without, if he ever wants to retire or sell it one day or whatever, the business should be able to keep on going because of what he's built. Yeah. So it made sense what you were saying, but I don't personally, I don't see a problem keeping the name. I think you should. It's a household name now.
It really is.
I would just, as an investor, like if you were to like acquire that business, just keep it as is. It's just it's a good name at this point. Oh shit!
Oh, you're not a B. I'm over at B trying to kill you. Oh, he's at A. 4-on-1.
From that on B, I'm on A.
Oh no, it's beeping. It's beeping.
Oh, you got a whole squad here.
Yeah. Oh, good job. Oh, distract. Bomb. Blow it up. Shoot it. So,
I got defused. Darn.
Now, let me ask you this. You may get this a lot as a PC creator or builder. Does Main Gear at the Nerd House have a tally board for when each time someone on social media asks for a PC? And if you don't have one, can I make you one? Can I make you one with your face on it?
You can't keep tabs on something like that, man, because it's like so many. That's all we get on Twitter, right? Like, can I get a PC? Can I get a PC? Can I get a PC? It's every post that we make. It's like, can I get a PC? But I'm sure it's been asked for, like
yeah, millions of times. What?
A million times.
There's. Oh my! Run! Move! Ooh, yes. I didn't have enough money to get a better gun, so I'm using a new one. The FAMAS. So I'll happy to build either with your face or Linus on or something with counting up how many times somebody asks you. Maybe that will just create an algorithm. Inside
maybe it's something to scrape our feeds. Is it that counts how many free PCs were asked?
Right. Now, speaking of that, I went on Main Gear, and I go on there quite often and build myself a PC and wishing and dreaming. I went and I created an Apex build rush, and I had like 5 SSD hard drives. I had 3 monitors, and I got it all the way up to 16 grand. I was excited to see how high I could push the limit of the PC build, and it was a lot of fun to build the best computer known to man for gaming PCs.
Believe it or not, we actually sell quite a lot of those.
Really? Like all the way?
Golly. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think our most expensive PC has been like $40,000 or something like that.
Oh my gosh! Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, you can max it out with memory gets really expensive once you go to crazy densities. Same thing with like storage. You can go ham on storage and spend a lot of money on storage, like a really fast storage and a lot of it. And then like we've done stuff where we're like, we had one like Bitcoin guy that like wanted like a custom, like hand blown reservoir for his liquid cooling. Just a reservoir alone, I had to like pay like an artisan like a
no yes
damn, that was you. I mean, so we had to pay some like art, some craftsman, like some specialized guy to like that blows glass, and that was alone was thousands of dollars, and so yeah, I mean you can get up there, man. That's for sure.
It's really a bespoke Ferrari.
Yeah, you can get up there for sure. And some people, they just want it custom. They just want it their way. And honestly, we're one of the best for that. That's what we do best is just building really bespoke, beautiful, well-crafted gaming PCs. Also, some people call it an art. I call it an art. Some people don't see it that way. They just see it as a computer. But for me, it's an expression, right? Like it's like right now I have a turbo that's running this game right now. I'm in my office right now, and like I just love looking at my PC, even though
it's inside the case.
It's just gorgeous, right? Like
wow.
Oh, there you go.
Got me.
That was too loud. You're floating there.
Oh, you got it. 1v3. They're nowhere near you. Or are they? To your left. To your left. Yes, nice crouch. Nice drop shot. Let's go.
Oh.
They're coming upstairs again. Same place. Oh, he threw a grenade. Yes. Yes. Yes! Let's go. That was worth watching from our angle of death. Now, you talked about the cycle of, like when COVID came around, the launch and the explosion of the PC purchasing, just explosion of PC purchasing. Everybody's at home playing and having a little stock of GPUs and CPUs of of NVIDIA and Intel and AMD, and I mean now that we have the 4000 series and the 7900 series, and then we have Intel 13th gen and AMD 7000, we have all this stuff. How does an award-winning company like Main Gear future-proof?
What do you mean by future-proofing?
I don't know, just like if we're talking about these cycles, right? These cycles of where, I mean, COVID was a cycle, and then now you're kind of back to normal, I would guess. Back to normal.
Oh, so okay, so like how we handled the growth and how we basically, yeah. So I'll tell you what, like, you know, we
no. Oh, he jumped out of the sky. Got him. Oh no.
Boom,
dude,
got
your
it.
dude jumped out of the sky.
So basically, you're right. Like during COVID, we had like crazy demands, right? Like we, basically anyone in the PC business that was selling a PC that had a video card in it would just sell it, right? You can put a video card mixed with a bag of shit and sell it online, and people would buy it. And with us, sure. we basically, we did the right thing. We didn't, take advantage of the situation. We didn't overcharge. Luckily, because we're a good business, we've been in business for a long time. Our partners, NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, gave us the allocation that we needed, right, to support our sales. And I knew that, I couldn't overexpand and overhire either. Just like as the head of this company, right, I just needed to make sure that, I don't overexpand our infrastructure, don't overhire, because this COVID thing eventually will settle down. I never thought it would go away, but I thought that it would settle down and demand would eventually go back to normal. And we did just that. Like, we were conservative. I can tell you that we have not let anyone go, even though all these tech companies are letting people go. We stuck with our team, good times, bad times. I'm blessed to have really good people working for us. So
awesome.
We did expand our facilities. We did buy a slightly bigger building, but that wasn't too big, right? So and what we did is we didn't want to, more importantly for me, was making sure that we didn't ship a bad product, right? So I'm like, we're getting all these sales. I refuse to essentially skip on the craftsmanship just to get boxes out the door. So our lead times were higher, right? Because we didn't change the way we built the systems. And if there's one thing that was bad for the customers, was the lead times at the time. It took sometimes, an average of 1 month, but it took sometimes 3 months to get a computer out, depending on what the person ordered. But we're also very proactive, and we would explain, like, here, these parts are on back order, or these builds are on back order. It's going to take 2 months and whatnot. You're okay with it? And surprisingly, everybody was just very patient. I think the world had never seen something like that before, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we did very well, but we tried not to, overexpand. And I think we made the right call, because today, we still have the same team together. Today demand is still stronger. Like, we're getting out of COVID. We got out of COVID better than we went in. Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was you. Yeah, you got me. Most eliminations. Congratulations.
I got all 4 of those guys with a sniper right down the alleyway. Okay.
But yeah, that's how we dealt with it. Basically, we try to making the right calls and making sure that we didn't we took care of our customers. We didn't change what we do, and that was it.
Oh, I have lost you now.
Ooh, I got it.
Go. Wait, why is there a grenade over here? Nobody's over here. Oh shoot, there he is. Dead. I got duped. Like this is a real CSGO championship.
This is a championship.
This is the Main Gear championship.
think this
Right
is
here.
your championship. The invite sent championship.
That's right. So as we wrap up here, our last game, I wanted to ask, what did you say to Shroud? Did you say, "Hey, you're a pretty cool dude," or he was like, "Hey, these are some amazing PCs"? How did it all start?
That's a good question. So Shroud, obviously everybody knows who Shroud is. He's also a household name. He's been our customer for a very long time.
Really? Wow.
And it's funny because if he sees me playing, he's gonna stop being our
This is his
customer.
game, right?
He's like,
No.
"You suck." But anyway, so he's been our customer for years. Even though he was sponsored by other system integrators,
Okay.
or OEMs,
Okay.
he would actually use our product, to power his streams.
Really?
Instead of the sponsored product.
That's great.
And it was crazy because like we would see, right, like we would see that like he would just go to our website, buy our computers, and he always bought every time like a new part came out, like a new GPU or a new CPU, boom, instant. Like Shroud, his name is Mike, right? So Mike would just like check out on our website and buy a PC, and we would ship it out. So we ended up engaging with him through that. We just said, "Hey, like, what, can we just talk, whatever?" He's like, "Well, I can't talk to you because I'm sponsored by, so and so, and they have the sponsorship." But we just stayed in touch, and like after his sponsorship expired, he chose not to renew.
Okay.
With that sponsor, and that's when he reached out and said, "Hey, I'd love to talk to you guys."
Nice.
About working something out, and I was like, "Yeah, because I just like your product. That's what I use anyway. So that's what I think I would love to just be part of this." And he's got like a really good team behind him. That's another thing too. His business team is amazing. So it was a little bit of negotiation that went on for quite a while. Once we actually had a contract, we also had to design the product together. So like the MG1. That was legitimately designed with Shroud. He wanted a PC that, that was, beautiful, easy to upgrade, easy to swap out parts. That for his audience essentially. Easy to customize. And we made the announcement, in November of last year. And it's been amazing. I mean, he's like a legitimate customer. He's a legitimate esports athlete. He's a legitimate streamer, right? Like world class, obviously. So it's just a natural fit.
I love that. Well, he is very exciting to watch, and I think next time we'll have to get him on the game with us. No, we'll have to get him. We'll have to get him in a lobby with us or something. Like I said, we'll have a tournament of some sort, an event. We'll raise money for kids, and it'll be Main Gear sponsored. Shroud there, and we'll do something good for humanity.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I'm pretty persuasive, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's how can you say no to that, right?
This guy didn't even bring a deck to the situation. He just started yelling stuff out. What am I gonna? Next, he's gonna ask me for PC. We're just gonna put it on the tally board.
Do good for humanity. Gotta say yes.
Okay, so I really. Does this mean what is the final score? Like, what do you have to get to? I don't even know. I haven't even paid attention enough. How many? I don't even know how many games we played. I don't even know what. I just been having fun trying to learn how to play this game, and listening to some amazing stuff from you. So, it's been exciting.
Appreciate that.
Oh,
that was you, right?
No, that wasn't me. Oh, dang it!
That is you.
Oh. I hip fired somebody with a sniper earlier. Did all right. I got like an achievement unlock for that. It never will happen again.
It's using the op. Would you have an op?
I don't. Sure. I had a gun with a long, something like that. Yeah, that's what I had right there. What you just picked up. AWP.
An op.
He's. Let's see. Let me tell you where he is. He is in the middle. He's coming towards your bomb from the bottom right. To your right. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna come out there any second. Let's see.
Hey
Yeah,
there, buddy.
3, 2, 1, fire! Oh no! No!
Oh, I got him.
He's gonna blow up. You're gonna win anyways.
Boom. Got him.
Connor's saying it should be 16 unless I change the settings. Who knows what I did? Who knows what happened? I don't feel like we played to 16 each time.
Match point.
Okay, there we go. Match point. All right, we're not going down here. This is where I come alive.
This is where
I come alive. 1.
Oh. That's
1.5. Two.
Oh my god.
3. Let's go. Where's this last guy? I'm gonna go.
Just
Annihilate him. I kind of like that alleyway, just to be able to shoot right down there.
Yeah, if you get like an op and like
Yeah.
just hang out in the alleyway, or at the end of the alleyway.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I was gonna knife
fun.
him. Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Who won? I don't even know who.
I won that one, so I guess that means we keep going.
Oh yeah, say this.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, just one more. Let's see.
I'm really enjoying this game, especially
me too.
playing bots. This is how video games are made. They make it easy to begin with, so you enjoy the top first level, so you continue to play.
Yeah, forget about trying to get online and
yeah.
and-
Somebody's coming.
like
oh, from behind me, hey.
you got you? You got you?
Nope. I'm too slippery. I'm too slippery. Nope. I was stuck in my ADS.
I got you.
You got me. No, this isn't it. No, come on, bots. Oh, they're Leslie Nielsen, naked gun, just shooting each other from two sides of the trash can, missing these bots. I know we're the same age. I don't know if you ever watched Naked Gun.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh no, here we go. I got 4 guys. Uh-oh. It's them against you. I'm not telling you where they are this time. Guys, go to A. He always goes to A. Guys, where are you going? How do we direct them? Oh, we totally lost. What is he doing? It's not even shooting. Oh, these guys are trash. He is shooting behind you.
Oh
damn, wow, what clutch. Yeah,
that's fun.
Connor saying the COD. I'm definitely jumping around and crouching for sure. Man, what a fun time. Thank you for playing. And
that was cool. Thanks for having me.
Showing me how to play this game. This is the end of the show. I'm gonna give you, the screen is yours. I'm giving you 60 seconds to talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you want to drop socials, say your website, mention anything about the world, whatever you want. I'm gonna give you your 60 seconds to say whatever you want. And it's all your screen. It's all you. Go for it.
All right, man. Well, I just want to thank you for having me. I also want to thank you for doing the work that you do. All the charitable, contributions that you have done. What you explained to me before was it's incredible. It's incredible that there's people like you, right? That do what you do. So it's we're living in a world where there's a lot of uncertainty and there's a lot of people stuck working from home and not really interacting with people, and like the social distancing that happened, and just entertain yourselves, right? Like play games, hang out with your friends, live your life to the fullest, because a pandemic can happen, right? So but anyway, I'm rambling on, but thank you for having me again, and appreciate you.
Well, this is an absolute honor. You're gonna make me tear up. Somebody amazing saying nice stuff about me. Thank you. I appreciate it. We really do love supporting the community. And hey, the more main gear computers we can get out there to help the community, the better. And let's keep working together and do some fun stuff.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Well, if you want to hang out in the control room, I'll be there. I'm going to shut down the show, and I'll come check in with you here in about a minute or less.
Sounds good. Peace.
Thanks, Wallace.
All right.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming to Invite Sent today. I got to play some CSGO with a living legend, obviously, and we had a ton of fun. Please come back next week. We're going to have some amazing shows. We're going to have some different guests on, play some different games. I'll give you a heads up here on the upcoming shows. We're going to have Aaron Ashley Simon here coming in a few weeks, actually in the next month or so. We're going to play some fun games and just mess around and learn some amazing stuff. We had Donna Walters on earlier this week. We'll also have William Walker. We'll have Rick Suarez. We'll play some Fall Guys. Amon Green, the former Green Bay Packer from the running back. We're going to play some Halo Infinite. I'm really excited. Next Monday, we're going to have Christina Warburn from Riot. She is going to play some League of Legends with me, and she's going to teach me. She's a really great LinkedIn voice on LinkedIn. She's one of the top voices in gaming and in technology, as well as a chosen one, Sebastian Burton. We're going to play some multiverses. Just some amazing people. Great lineup. She is Boogie. We've got Josh Otero. Lots of fun, folks. Please come back to Invite Sent. We're on a lot of different streaming services. We like to have fun. This is Invite Sent. We're a live streaming show where people get interviewed and play video games. So thank you again for being here. Have a great day. Take it easy.
Hello, my name is Christy Kester. As a public educator for the past 24 years, I have watched as interest in esports has exploded in schools across the world. Last fall, I joined the High School Esports League and helped to establish the education department. Since then, we have been working hard to integrate esports into education to create a scholastic gaming experience where students can learn, play, and compete. With our evidence-based, STEM.org-approved gaming concepts curriculum, schools can offer 4-credit classes during the school day that help improve chronic absenteeism, student engagement, and mental health.
As a senior health advisor for High School Esports League and a former ER physician, I see the incredible need for supporting mental health in students in today's schools. In fact, schools that are formidable crossroads where a pervasive and persistent decline in youth mental health now intersects with staff burnout. This has not been a sudden problem, but rather one we've seen over decades. The American Academy of Pediatrics announced in 2019 that 1 out of 3 students meets the criteria for generalized anxiety disorder before graduation. And the CDC reaffirmed that between 2009 and 2019, depression increased in adolescents by roughly 40%. The most telltale sign that grabbed all of our hearts was when the Surgeon General announced in December of 2021 that female adolescents increased their visits to the emergency departments around the nation by 51% for suicidal ideations. In the face of this, schools are desperately seeking solutions and ways to support those that struggle with mental health challenges. Now, these statistics that I mentioned are averages. We know there are some cohorts that are at higher risk, particularly those students who do not feel they have a safe place or a legitimate connection to school. That's where esports represents a tremendous opportunity. Students who are not currently involved with sports, music, arts, and traditional extracurriculars are left with minimal opportunities to make a connection. Yet many of these students find connections to their friends and other social outlets through online activity, including gaming. So, Scholastic Gaming represents an opportunity to leverage an area of interest into a legitimate class that meets state standards and expectations, all through an evidence-based curriculum that can simultaneously support self-esteem, self-efficacy, and life skills in many kids who desperately need it.
Hi, my name is Michael Russell. During my career as a teacher, I was fortunate enough to have the support of my administrator as I began the journey to establish the first 4-credit Scholastic Gaming course in the nation. At HSEL, we have the resources and data to help you speak with your administrators about the impact that Scholastic Gaming and esports can have for your students. We have strategies that can help you with acquiring technology and curriculum, such as ESSER funds, grant applications, and partnerships. The High School Esports League has invested significant resources in helping our education partners, and we are excited about this opportunity to help you establish Scholastic Gaming in your school.
We're at the Collegiate Esports Commissioners Cup. Let's make some noise. Oh, and it's gonna be what?
Corner judges go for 1, 2, dip. He needs more.
They're doing even more here. You gotta touch the point. Mr. Collins walks it in.
Toy Blank is gonna drop.
Knife him.
Right out in front.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Joining.
Life is busy. Every day we ask questions like, what's happening today? What should I wear? How am I going to fit everything in? But then there are bigger questions like, why am I here? What's my purpose? Where am I heading? Is there more to life than this? These are some of life's big questions, but there's rarely enough time to think them through. That's why Alpha exists. Alpha is a place to explore life's big questions in a safe and open environment. It's a series of sessions where anyone can share their thoughts and opinions and ask questions without feeling judged. When you come to an Alpha, you'll notice that first, there's food. Whether it's a full meal or a light snack, this is the time to get to know each other in a casual setting. Next, you'll watch an Alpha talk. The talks are created to engage and spark conversation. They explore big issues around faith from a Christian perspective. After the talk is a time for discussion. This is the most essential part of any Alpha. It allows everyone to share their own opinions on the ideas presented in the talks. It's a time for people with different thoughts, beliefs, and experiences to ask honest questions and have open conversation. Every week, there are guests coming for the first time to an Alpha in their community. Alpha is for everyone, regardless of background or beliefs. There's no pressure, no follow-up, and it's completely free to attend. Come and explore life's big questions. Find an Alpha near you today.